Hey guys, this is John with Streamline Support, and in today's video we're going to take a look at how to use the groups field in Greater Giving and eventually do our table assignments using the groups functionality. Before we get started, this video is not endorsed or approved by Greater Giving and is solely for the use of Streamline Support clients and employees. So we're looking here at our project home screen. I've gone ahead and created a very simple ticket page. So if you're using the Greater Giving built-in ticketing system, this will be applicable to you. If you're not, you'll see later how to just do manually entering sales and assigning groups that way. But in this case, we're publishing a ticket page and we're letting our guests tell us what group they are in. So I've set this up with a singles ticket and a couples ticket. In this case, I'm going to purchase one couples ticket. And the reason we recommend you do a couples ticket is that tells you that they are in a household together. So when you import the sale, you can household the record. So I'm going to click next. And here when I set this ticket page up, I required that they put in a group name. So I'm going to call this the Rat Pack, and the first name is Frank Sinatra. And then I'm going to say carry that forward, and then Nancy Sinatra. I'm going to click next. And here's where the purchaser would normally put in their information in their credit card, but in this case it's just a dummy. So and one phone number is required in this case. And we'll just say no email at no. Okay, so we're just kind of doing a dummy ticket sale here for Frank and Nancy. And so now when I go back to my project home screen, I believe if I refresh this, I see that there is one import waiting, one online registration waiting for me to import. So here is the incoming record. Here's the supporter details coming in from their website. I already had Frank Sinatra in my database, so I can choose. In this case, you choose the member Frank as the purchaser of the ticket. Usually, when I see a household like this, though, I'll often assign the purchaser to the household. Doesn't really matter in this case, but let's just choose the household in this case. And here are the tickets that were sold. One for Frank, one for Nancy, and it's already matched these names exactly. It recognized that the supporter's already in a household, Frank and Nancy Sinatra. So again, if you have an existing supporter by that name, the system is going to match based on that name. And here's the group coming in. So I'm going to import this now. And now if I go and look at that supporter record, so I'll come into my view at supporters, I'll type in a portion of their name. Here's Frank and Nancy Sinatra. So just like with everything in Greater Giving, there's a few different ways you can get to the information that you're interested in. So I can edit the supporter record, and then I can go to the bidder tab, and this is where I will see their admissions already assigned to them. There's a couples ticket, and here is that group name that I talked about. Now, if you hadn't required a group, or if you had sold these manually, let's take a look at how that would work. So So in this case, I'm going to choose Sammy Davis Jr. I'm going to go to, so this is somebody who's already existing in my system, and I know he's coming to my event, and I want to sell him a ticket. I can either go to sales and do it that way, or I can go to his supporter record and click on manage sales and payments. So here under his manage sales and payments, I'll add a sale. Search for the package single ticket. I select that package. I sell them a quantity of 1. I tab away from that screen, and then down here at the bottom is where I'm going to allocate that admission that I just sold to Sammy Davis Jr. Now I'm going to make it, he's the attendee, so I'll click this button to make him an attendee. And now you'll notice I have a group field here. I could, if I had multiple admissions, I could choose it here and apply. So now Sammy Davis Jr. is in the Rat Pack group along with Frank and Nancy. So now if I go up to here to view groups, I can also go to project tasks, set up groups. Those are the same, bring you to the same area. Okay, so essentially what you're doing is at the admission level, you're assigning the group name. And as you do that, the group then becomes, you'll see the people that are in that group here in your group fields. And this is the way you should think of tables. You should think of the table as the group. And that way you can wait till the last very moment to actually assign the table number. So if I edit this group and I choose from my base table drop down table 1 and save it, I have just placed Frank, Nancy, and Sammy Davis Jr. all at table 1. So now that I've done that, I can run my table 01 report under common event reports. And I see here that table 1 has 3 people at it. Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra, Nancy Sinatra, all in the Rat Pack. There's 3 bidders, 5 seats open at this particular table. And then for the night of the event, when we're checking these guys in, now normally we would have assigned a bid number here, but right now for this purpose we're not doing that. But here's our admissions, and here is their table assignments and their group. And that is it. That's the best way, in our opinion, to handle your table assignments. First, place everybody into groups, which is done at the admission layout, at the sale of the admission. And then once you're ready to actually place them at a table, then you do that from within the group field, and you're done. Okay, thanks for watching.